It's Saturday Night Live. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk. Down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living. It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers' Real Talk. I'm here to help you make smarter moves, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on Saturday Night Live, day 369 in a row of the Mark Pyers' Real Talk show. And it's music night on the BeatSeat. It's typical for Friday and Saturday nights. Last night I didn't do a show for you, though. I did a full hour earlier in the day. Well, now we're here. We're going to get into it. So I'm just trying to figure out what songs to play for you, but we're going to be showing you this beautiful thing tonight. Hold on. No, not that guy. This guy. Oh, Patience is on. Amplify your current state. That's right. Patience rocks. I'm so excited to see all the stuff you're doing on your side, Patience, and I support you 100%. To answer your question, I didn't get a chance to respond to you earlier. Groton is roughly maybe an hour and 45 minutes away from me. I saw that. I was like, oh, you're in Connecticut? That's so cool. Maybe we'll have a chance to meet. We'll see. Maybe that would be the case. You know, I keep hoping to get some of those scenarios to set up for myself, to go out and do an event, just to do a seminar, some sort of, I don't know. I have to figure out how to lay it out. Maybe I could talk to Patience about how to figure that out. Start to hit a circuit of some sort, because I want to get out from behind the camera and get in front of people. And the only way to do that is to start. So 2020, as you guys know, is going to be a massive year. I mean, I have so much planned. But it also basically is going to be a lot of you guys. Louise, hey buddy, how are you? Louise, head over to YouTube, subscribe and ding the bell over there, because that's where the show looks best and sounds best. But I have huge plans for 2020, and they're going to include you. So this year, in order for me to hit my goals, I'm going to be relying on you guys whenever you need anything in the real estate business, whether it's buy or sell. It's not even just Connecticut and New York anymore. Anywhere. I want you to send those leads. It doesn't even have to be like, here is something for you. Here's a potential. Here's someone who wants to interview agents. I need that. Okay? I'm not looking for the business. I just want an interview. Okay? So what I'm looking for this year is anytime you guys hear someone say, oh yeah, I'm going to be buying a new house. I'm moving to Wilton, or I'm thinking about buying a second home in Westchester County. Anything like this, just say, hey, I'm going to send you to this guy, Mark. Just let him interview the guy, see what he has to say, and interview for 4 other people, whatever. But I'm thinking in order for me to hit my goals, I'm going to have a lot more opportunity. And that's not going to happen the way I've been doing it the last 11 years. Now think about this. Real estate is kind of an interesting thing in the Northeast. I think there are parts of this country where people are doing 30, 50, 100 deals a year. Really, seriously, 50, 100 deals, some people 200, 300 deals a year, because they're working in a lower end. In the Fairfield County area. Well, I'll take it down even closer to like my actual home market, which is New Canaan. The average is 1.4 transactions a year. There's roughly 330 agents in New Canaan. And the average, on a whole, is that an agent does 1.4 deals a year. So my 18 deals, between 14 and 20 deals a year is kind of the way I've been working for the last 11 years. But that's a lot considering the way the rest of my market works. That being said, for me to hit my goals, I need to have 30, 40 transactions this year. And I know I'm not able to contact these new leads myself. This is why the Real Talk program is here. You guys know what I do. And when someone wants to get the truth, they want to figure out how to get to a transaction, the best thing to do is send them to the Real Talk program. We're giving it to people straight here. That's all I know. So every team member that joins me is going to learn how to speak like me. They're going to learn how to think like me. And they're going to learn how to service their clientele the way I do. Also, the other thing is I'll be providing drone footage to all my team members at no charge. That's something I think would be a benefit to an agent, because right now the way it works, if you work for a firm, for example, maybe they'll do one for you. Maybe, if you're lucky, they'll do one. But they won't do one once a month. They won't do one whenever, quarterly or whatever. It's just a one-time drone shot. But I provide it monthly for my current clients. I'd probably be doing it for my team members as well. So again, huge 2020 planned and beyond. This year, I'm seeing this in my mind. I'm starting to lay out actual goals. When I first started the team, I was like, maybe I can get 2-3 agents to work with me. I got 10. In my mind, I'm set on having 10 agents by the end of this 365, okay? We're at day 369. I'm not sure where the countdown is. I have it on my website. If somebody wants to go on to markpyersrealtalk.com right now and see where we're at on the countdown. I have that many days to get 10 agents working for me on the Real Talk team. And I've got plans, I got ideas on who to contact, but I keep thinking someone out there is going to say, you know what, I'm not really satisfied with my current business plan. I'm working for a firm, I'm just one of many. There's nothing different about the service I'm offering, but maybe if I join the Real Talk team, I can talk about how my team leader is on the air every day forever, and he's providing value by just being there and trying to bring as much light into this world as possible. So we'll see. Like I said, 2020, I think, is the year people start to recognize what's going on here. And same thing, the leads are going to start pouring into the program because who doesn't want to deal with an agent who gives it to you straight? I'll wait. Because I'll tell you, that is the one thing when Brock came and joined the team, he goes, Mark, it's such a weird thing with real estate. I feel like there's so much shade. I'd love for you to start creating videos, content on Real Talk that can guide us new team members towards doing proper deals, how to handle clientele, how to work with the buyer, the seller, the straight up process. Because there are a lot of questions people have. I mean, I was telling you the other day, I sat down with new buyers to sit down and hopefully put an offer together on this property. And they were like, how does this work? What do you do? And how do we get from A to B and then all the way to Z? And I realized, it's not, I just realized, I know this happens all the time. Buyers only do a deal every 7 years, every 10 years. If you're lucky, you get an investor who does, lots of deals, but outside of that, you're dealing with people who do not handle this business on a daily basis. They're getting into it's a nuisance most of the time. Buying or selling, it's a nuisance for the consumer. They have to interrupt their life to go and find a home. They have to interrupt their day constantly to leave the home for it to be shown. It's an inconvenience for all consumers, real estate. It's a necessity. You need a home, so people go and they buy a home. But in general, Jeff, what's up, buddy? In general, it's a nuisance. So the idea here is to work with somebody who's going to make the experience as pleasing as possible. Somebody's going to provide value. Someone's going to make it a fun experience. Perhaps they'll just motivate you and inspire you during the tour with Real Talk. Or maybe if you're the type of person who wants to laugh, that same person will just be Christopher Walken for the day. I've had clients. I had one client years ago. He goes, look, because I used to wear a suit every single day when I was 20, 32, 33, through 37, 38 years old. I wore a suit every single day for 365, 358. And that was my thing. I wanted to make sure my clients knew, because I was the younger guy, that I was ready to go. I'm ready to do a deal for you. All you have to do is stop in the office, make a phone call. I had clients, I think I was telling you about my client, Jeff. Jeff called me. Jeff was the one who did the drone story for me, put that on the map for me, and basically differentiated my business for me in 2013. And Jeff jokingly walked in one day, and this is exactly what he said. He comes in, pops his head around the corner, he looks at me, looks up and down, and he goes, I just wanted to see if you really wear the suit all the time. Because every time I showed up at his house to show the house, I'm in my suit. And I had some calls, and a half hour later, I'm like, hey, look, they want to come in a half hour. They just happen to be out. Are you okay with a showing? Sure, come on over. But I had to show that house. 137 times I showed that. But every time that call came, I was there in my suit. So Jeff walks in one day, and he's like, I just had to see if you really do wear this suit every day. Like, he thought maybe I had it in the car. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt and just like, oh, I got a showing. Let me go pop it on and go over to Jeff's house, you know? But no, I wore the suit every day because if someone did walk in the office, if Jeff walked in the office, anybody walked in and wanted to do a deal, I wanted them to see, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I bought a pen. I bought a deal pen. I bought this really awesome, like, is it Waterman? What do they call those pens? I remember it was like a fountain pen. And it was so beautiful. Had like a gold back with like a silver part where the felt thing for the fountain pen. I still have it. I just haven't used it in a while because I stopped caring about gimmicks. I stopped thinking about the suit. The suit doesn't matter. It's the guy inside the suit. I felt the suit needed to be my appearance. Oh, we got to make sure he looks the part. No, I am the guy in the suit. I created a persona based on that suit, the professionalism of that suit. I was that guy for 10 years. When I took the suit off, the guy remained. I don't need the suit to be that guy. My confidence built year after year wearing that suit, showing up day after day, having clients walk in. Just wanted to see if you wear that suit every day. You know what? I do, but I don't need to wear a suit every day. I'll dress nice. I dress nice every day. I'm ready to go. I'm never showing up and just like scrubbing it up in clothes. I'm always going to be ready to go out and show a house. But it's not necessary to walk around in a suit 24/7, 358 like I was doing for 10 years. I got smarter. Here's the funny story. So this one client 6 years ago, he picked me up with his girlfriend. I jump in the back seat with the suit. He's like, I'll drive. They were from the same town we were looking. He's like, I'll drive. You jump in. My girlfriend's joining us. I'm like, cool, let's go. We get in the car. Like 20 seconds go by. He goes, so you wore the suit, huh? And I go, yeah, I wear the suit every day. And he goes, next time we go out, don't wear the suit. And I said, really? I said, honestly, I feel kind of weird not wearing the suit. I've been wearing it every day. It's not the same suit, but I've been wearing a suit every day for like 6 years, you know? Whenever a client needed to see something, I'm in that suit. I'm going to tell you another funny story in a second. So he goes, don't wear the suit next time. He goes, it makes us actually feel uncomfortable. You're like, yes, it's very professional, but we're not those types of people. And it made me realize there are so many different types of consumer, buyer, whatever you want to call it. And sometimes they may feel more comfortable if you're dressed down. You may get that character who's offended if you're dressed down. You got to figure out how and who you're dealing with, and I guess dress accordingly. I mean, now I'm just at a point where I just dress nice. I wear like, it's like almost a suit. You know, I have the tie and a nice pair of pants and a nice shirt. That's about it. And I mean, most times I wear my Pumas. I like my sneakers. I want my feet comfy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I work 16, 18-hour days. Like, am I going to be walking around on the shoes that kill my feet? I did that for years. Needed to look the part. My happiness, my comfort, these things are forefront for me now. It's not in the back. It used to be in the back. I'm like, I got to do what I have to do for that client to make them happy. I got to make that client happy. Forget about my happiness. I'm going to miss that dinner date with my wife tonight. Got to make that client happy. I'm going to miss my son's baseball game today. Got to go make that client happy. Do you find yourself living that way? Doing for others and missing the big picture right in front of you? For 9, 10 years, I did that. I'm going to tell you a horrible thing. I had a property on the market. I've told you guys about this one before. I was the 7th agent in. This was on for It's still on the market. I'll just tell you that, okay? When I had this listing, just to give you a side story of how it worked out, I had it on for $1,750. And I went to Florida, and a colleague of mine took a phone call with a client while I was away. And the whole time up to me going to Florida, I said, look, we should be at 1,699. If you want to sell this house, put it on at 1,699 because you're getting activity right now, but no one's putting an offer in. There's this old saying, if you're getting no activity, you're like 10% off the market. If you're getting activity and no offers, you're 5% off the market. If you're getting offers and they're not the right offer, you're close. You know what I mean? And this guy's getting no offers, but now all of a sudden he's getting activity at 1,750. So I said, look, drop it to 1,699 and you're going to sell this house. Oh, I don't want to go to that 1,699 because then someone's going to offer me 1,400. So you get an offer. Here's the thing I don't understand about sellers. You'd prefer to hold your chest out and say, I have my house on the market for $1.8 million, than say, I have an offer and I may be able to take it and get the heck out. The pride and then the stress because of that greed is unbelievable. And any realtor out there knows this. Our clients hold us accountable because they're not being wise. They're not looking at the market and reacting. So this client has it on for 1,699. I get an offer for 1,650. I could talk about this because I'm not telling you what property it is, who the client is, but I'll tell you what, if this guy ever looks at this video, bonehead, 1,650, and he says no. They didn't give me my asking price. Yeah, I know. They're close to the $49,000 off of your asking price. You've been on the market for 7 years. Every month you hold a property, it costs something. Every year you carry that property, it costs a specific amount of money, okay? You're the only one who could do the math on what your property costs you per month. I don't know how many months it would cost him to cover that $45K that they were off of his total. I have no idea. But he said no to this offer. And here's the crazy thing. I got this offer 6 days before the house expired. He did not extend the listing with me. I brought him an offer 6 days before it expired, very close to the asking price. And instead of extending that listing to give me a chance to try to work that guy in or get somebody else to the table when we finally did have activity, he just goes and hires another agent. This is what they do. It's called agent roulette. Let's just drop another listing agent into the barrel and let's see what happens. Nope, dud. Flip it again. Let's see who else we got. Let's give this guy a shot. 6 months, not 6 months and a day. Actually, he cut me short by like 5 or 6 days because it's what happens. The way it used to work is you'd sign a listing agreement, and then by the time you get photos complete and you get the place on the market, sometimes a few days go by. Well, that one went by like 2 weeks, if I recall, because they weren't ready to go live. And then I said, okay, but just make sure at the end you give me that extra 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll give you the 2 weeks. Anyway, 1,650 in his hand. He says no. I don't know what to tell this buyer's agent. I'm sorry. A week later, I get a call from the seller. The seller says to me, so whatever happened to that buyer? And this is like a day before we expire. I said, that buyer? That buyer's gone. They went and bought something else. They went and bought something across town. Like I called the agent just to find out if I can get them back, get them up like 10, get them up 15, anything to try to keep that deal together or put a deal together. I worked really hard for this guy. And I'll tell you how hard I worked for this guy. He's got that in his hand, walks away from it. My goddaughter was being confirmed. And I had this mean person, I'll call him, made me have an open house that Sunday. I told him, I said, it's my goddaughter's confirmation. And we're going up there, obviously, and it's my goddaughter. I don't care. I want you to have an open house. Here's the other thing. He wouldn't let me have other agents host open houses. I had to be there for every open house. This is how difficult he was. So he makes me have this open house. So I go up to my goddaughter's confirmation mass, go to the mass, give her a kiss, tell her I love her, and I said, I'm sorry, I can't go to the after party and go and eat with my family and enjoy the day with my goddaughter, I've got to get back in the car. And my wife and I drove in separate cars so I could do this. My wife's a champion for doing this with me. She stays and I go to host my open house. One person came to that open house. Guess what? They didn't buy it. That was previous to all this stuff that happened. But this is the type of person we deal with. And then he'd try to get me to do things that were not on the up and up. And I'm sorry, my business model is transparency always. That's it. I had a client, when I met these buyers the other day, I said, I only know one thing, transparency. If you watch Real Talk, there's only one way you can go live for 369 days in a row without a script. It's if you are honest with the world. The moment you start hiding behind something, behind emotions, behind lies, everyone can see it. So that's it. Transparency first. Transparency always. Now, it's supposed to be music night, and I've just been real talking your ear off. Anybody on with me right now? Yes. Cross, yes, I loved your new drawing for 2020, my friend. Very cool. I love when people express themselves. And I got to tell you something kind of crazy. I come in the other day and I see all of these different pieces of art, like on regular white paper in the kitchen. All over the island. We've got this huge island. All over the island, I see these pieces of artwork. Now, my daughter, who's 4, has been messing around with stuff for a while. She loves to paint. And one of these pieces looks like a Jackson Pollock, like, masterpiece. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this must have been the drip page, where she's doing stuff and it's dripping down while she's going. No, she specifically designed it that way. And then I look at all these other pieces she did. She put, like, one blob and then another color on top and then another color on top, another color on top. And it like melded into this amazing rainbow of colors. And she did like 5 of them. I'm like, this girl's 4.5. And I'm seeing what she's doing. She's doing what I do with music. And I realized, because my son Oliver's looking at it, he goes, geez, Elsie, you are very artistic. He's like, I'm not artistic, you know. Now my son's the pitcher. He's going to be a good pitcher. He's like very into sports. He's not artistic. He doesn't have that right brain, I think. But she's just, I wonder if I could find, you know, hold on one second. If I could find this piece, I want to show it to you. Hold on one second, okay? I'm going to look. Can't believe this. Oh, man. This is the problem when you live at home with kids. So this thing was stunning, and I think, I don't know who did this, but they put like everything on top and it wasn't dry. But this is what she did, and it's like, I don't know if you can see this. But these were like, this was one. She did like 20 of these, and each one is different. This one, it looks like she started with magenta and then went green, blue, yellow, orange, and then purple on top. And it just rainbowed into this crazy swirl. And I could just imagine what I'm seeing out of this is a little kid who is starting with one idea and letting that take her into the next idea. And it's almost the way I look at playing guitar. When I'm playing a guitar for you guys and I'm in the middle of a moment, even doing this, I'm hearing notes I want to go to from here. Kind of, it's almost My Guitar Gently Weeps. Alright, I think I'm going to play you guys an original song here to start off the night. We did enough real talk, about 24 minutes of real talk, and there was some good stuff in there probably. Because it's unscripted, I never know until I look back at it, but... Guys, I gotta give you the full experience. Bam! Then you gotta be able to see the BeatSeat in action. Try to make it right, where wrong won't make it right. When you only get one life, you won't blink and miss the ride. I'm finally growing up, I'm finally growing up, growing up. I'm finally growing up. Time keeps rolling by, a billion years after we die. And when you only get one life, you won't blink and miss the ride. I'm finally growing up, I'm finally growing up, I'm growing up, I'm growing up, all of my childish ways, it reaches out through my newborn baby's eyes. It teaches me to treasure all my days. Look at me, I'm growing up. I'm finally growing up, growing up, growing up, I'm finally growing up. 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 Growing up. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. Time keeps rolling by, a million years after we die. And when you only get one life, you won't think and miss the ride. I'm finally growing up. I'm finally growing up. Up, up, growing up. Up, up, I'm growing up, up, beat up, da da do do, da da do, da da do do, na dee do dee do, I'm growing up. I'm finally growing up, growing up, I'm growing up. Didn't really do much with the loop on that one. But this is Real Talk Day 369 in a row. We're just rocking out a little on my invention, the BeatSeat. The BeatSeat is the first drum in the world for guitar players. It is also the 2019 Summer NAMM Editor's Choice winner. And Hers drummer, Carrington Brown, has been rocking out on it. If you guys go to YouTube and type in her, H.E.R, and then type slide, and then check out that Carrington Brown. The first shot is his hand. He's like, and then it's like bass, and it's like, and then all of a sudden you scroll back and you see her. And I'm like, yeah, the BeatSeat in action. So I'm so pumped for 2020, the BeatSeat. You're gonna see it a lot more. Sana, thank you so much. I'm actually not seeing anybody on today, like my software's not working correctly, so please keep sending me notes here. I can see your notes. I appreciate you, everybody over here on Instagram as well. Please head over to YouTube, subscribe, and ding the bell over there. I appreciate everybody who's watching on YouTube. That's where the show needs to grow. So if you guys can go over and subscribe and ding the bell, I appreciate it. Let's play another one. How about that? You guys want to hear another original song? because I'm about to play it for you. There's a song called You or Me. I wrote this one many years ago. We're going to get something going on here with my jazz guitar because this tune's pretty hopping. It's either you or me. Dawn of existence, appreciating your attention to diversity as I sing with jubilation. It's the rising voice of reason, breathing sympathy. The sign did say you lead me there, but disappointment reigns in buckets full of misery. If you wanna know how I feel, you've lost your life appeal. You're afraid to face another day. You don't have to throw your life away. Oh, it'll be okay. You know you'll find a way back home. Ooh, maybe find a way from here. It's either you and me. It's either you and me. Oh, I want it, baby. It's either you and me, you and me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's either me. Take a picture of perfection, appreciating your attention to diversity as I sing with jubilation. It's the riding voice of reason, breathing sympathy. The sign did say you'd lead me there, but disappointment reigns in buckets full of misery. Wanna know how I feel? I think you've lost your life appeal. You're afraid to face another day. You don't have to throw your life away. No, you'll be okay. I know you'll find a way back home, baby. You'll run away from here. It's either you or me. 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 Yeah, it's either you or me, you or me. so I figured might as well end the tune. So that's a cool tune, though. You Were Me. I think I got to get into some looping here for you. I need to get something going. This is my bridge here, so you guys know what's going on. This here allows me to play any instrument on my guitar. So we have bass. If you guys have a instrument you would like to hear me throw into a song, let me know, because we have... Ted, I got Ted on, I got Justy on. Guys, Gus is on too. You guys gotta head over to YouTube. Just type in Mark Pyre's Real Talk. And then over there, there's like a bell. Just ding that bell. What you gotta do? Ding the bell. All right, let's play you a tune here, and then we're gonna rock into... That's steel drums right there. But check this out. We got all kinds of stuff. This is a Panning Rhodes. This is like Ray Charles. I've got a woman way over town. She good to me. I've got a woman way over town. She good to me. Oh, she bring me money when I'm in need. She's a kind of friend indeed. Yeah, I've got a woman way over town. She good to me, she good to me. Oh. Knows how to love me. She treats me fine. She knows the woman's place. It's right there now in her home. Got a woman where a town. She good to me. I don't know if all those notes come through, because the problem with some of these instruments, you can't play full chords, because it's just like, you'll hear, like if I play, here's a good example. I'll play you guys the grand piano. The grand piano, if you try to play full chords, it's like, you hear that? It just doesn't work with a grand piano. But with the Rhodes, it may, I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, Gus. Gus said never stop going. You got it, pal. Ah, thank you, Cross. Oh, Taj is on too. Hey, buddy. So this is the grand piano here. So why don't we get a little loop going here, and let's bring some instruments in. How about that? You guys want to play around a little and see what we could do? I think we should do that, and I think we should maybe even improvise some lyrics too. Let's see. Maybe we can come up with something cool today. It is Saturday Night Live. If I'm going to try to improvise something, this would be the night to do it. Let's see what we got. That's right, my friend. Experimenting. That's exactly what we're doing. Michael, what's up, buddy? I'm glad to have Michael on and Taj. I really hope you guys will head over to YouTube and subscribe and ding the bell. Unfortunately, my chat is sort of working. I could see notes, but I can't tell if anybody's actually on tonight. So, unfortunately, that's happening. But that was just an improvisation for you. Let's just hear what we did there when we added. That's not bad. I think we could do better than that, though. I think we could do much better than that. Anyway, listen. I hope you guys understand, when I come out here without a net for 369 days and just go, it's because I don't have fear. I heard a quote the other day from Will Smith. that everything great in life is on the other side of fear. Something like that. Someone knows the quote, shoot it over to me, because I saw it and I was like, yeah. Because I'm sure if I look back, there probably was a time where I would fear doing what I've been doing for 369. Where I would fear coming out here and letting my true self speak my soul out for 369. But this is the point of real talk. The point of real talk is you've got to let the moment take you. Let the moment take you. Where is it going to take you? I want it to take you somewhere amazing. Because life is so short, and there's so much stress. And there's no reason why you shouldn't get every single amazing moment out of this life. There's no reason why you shouldn't look back and say, yeah, I did it all. I did everything that my intuition, my heart wanted me to do. I went after it. There's no reason why. Just start now, today. Action leads to traction. Remember, that's one of my quotes. So I know the Patriots are on right now. I'm not really caring too much about football because the Giants were terrible this year. And honestly, I work so hard, I don't care much about sports anymore. It's funny how that is. People are like, oh, did you see that game? Like, nope, I was working. This is what we hear. I hear a lot of entrepreneurs talking about this. You have to figure out when you want to give up this, watching all these hobbies, shows, and this wasted time, and figure out when you want to start accelerating your dreams, your vision, your goals. Because you can't get anything done if you sit on the couch and you turn on Netflix. You can't get anywhere if you turn on your favorite series and watch 4 episodes, binge watch 4 episodes on a Saturday night. You don't think I could sit here and turn on even the show I like, Curse of Oak Island, and watch 4 episodes in a row? I'm sure I could definitely do that. Will I do that? Absolutely not. You know where I'm going after I finish up with you guys? I'm going down to the basement to build another BeatSeat. In fact, I just finished one. I kind of want to show it to you. It's another mahogany BeatSeat, but it's got a hickory snare, and it's all mahogany. I'm planning on bringing it to New Canaan Music on Monday, unless somebody tries to buy it from me first, because honestly, it's ridiculous. It looks so nice. It's the one I was playing here for a few weeks, but I just refinished it. I'm using a new type of finish. I don't know if you guys can tell from this, but this is a gloss polyurethane. It's basically like hand rubbed. I just do like 5 coats on each BeatSeat now, and they glow. I love when the wood just glows, and that's what we got here with this BeatSeat. So I'm going to play you guys one more song here. If you have any topics you want me to get into, you just have to ask. You know I get going when the moment takes me, so just give me a topic. Let's see what comes out of Real Talk. Real Talk Pyres. I was telling you guys about that about 130 days in. Actually, it was more like 110 days in. I was in Florida. And because this was April, like mid-April, right before my birthday, I think it was, right before my birthday. And we're in Florida, and we go to this place called Love Boat. Love Boat makes this handmade ice cream, okay? Really, really good. And when we go to Florida, we go to Love Boat like every night. And I'm there in line, and I'm talking to this, he must have been 18 years old, this kid. And we start talking. Just somehow Instagram came up, and at the time, that's the only platform I was focused on. And he's like, this is pretty cool. I was like, yeah, it's called Real Talk. And basically, I go on every day, and I just let the universe speak. And I'm like, I don't have a script. I just go out there, and I let my moment take me wherever it's going to take me. And you know what? For 369 days, I've been doing it. And I think if I look back, there may have been like 1 or 2 episodes that I was like, we should just erase that one. Every other episode, there's been some fire moments within. And then when I'm releasing a clip for the next day, it's like 30 seconds or a minute. And I just did an hour and a half the day before, and I'm dropping a minute for you. So you guys, the shows are all on YouTube now. You can go there and watch every episode since I started going live on YouTube, which was, I think, day 318. We're at day 369, so that's roughly 51 episodes so far that you could see on YouTube, listen to while you drive around. Every single one is between 52 minutes and an hour and 30. And unscripted positivity and motivation, and then music on the BeatSeat. So let's play a little something. I see an Elvis is over here. I see an Elvis Presley fan is over here on Twitch. So I think I got to play. I played this for you guys yesterday, but because we got an Elvis fan on, let me know if you're still on over here, Mr. Elvis Presley. I got a little something for you. By the way, your guitar player, as I'm speaking to Elvis, Elvis, your guitar player has 2 BeatSeats. This is the BeatSeat, just so you know. That's the BeatSeat. This is the first drum in the world for guitar players. And Elvis's guitar players too. You should know that though, Elvis Presley. You should know that already. He's your guitar player. Anyway, this is your song. I'm going to play it for you. It's called That's Alright Mama. Mama, that's alright for you. That's right, mama, baby. Any way you do, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Son, that girl you're fooling with, she ain't no good for you. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. You do, da, da, do. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Well, I'm leaving town, mama. Leaving town for sure. You won't be bothering with me hanging around your door. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Any way you do, yeah. That's alright now, mama, yeah. Oh, any way you do. Little That's Alright Mama for you. Oh, Elvis, you rock, my friend. Do me a favor now. I played you that. Subscribe, my friend. I'm live every day forever. And we play every day. We play one song on the BeatSeat. This just happens to be Saturday Night Live. When we play SNL, it's music night on the BeatSeat. So all night I'm rocking out. But I'm just going to give you the full story because my man Elvis Presley's on right now, and I love Elvis, as you can tell, because I love playing that song. But Elvis, I invented this and patented it, and this summer we went to Nashville to Summer NAMM. NAMM is the National Association of Music Merchants, and we were selected Editor's Choice by NAMM, which is unbelievable, by Music Inc. actually. And just to give you an idea of what the BeatSeat is, it's the first drum you could play with your hands and feet comfortably while you sit upright, okay? There's something called a cajon right now, you probably have seen it, but you have to bend over to play. Very uncomfortable. The BeatSeat So you can see everywhere you hit it sounds different. We call it omnitone. That's actually it up front. See, I am terrible at playing percussion, but we do have several drummers that are playing with the BeatSeat currently. Thierry Arpino was our first drummer to sit on a BeatSeat. And then we actually have multiple drummers actually that are out there rocking on their BeatSeats right now. And most recently, Carrington Brown. Carrington Brown is Her's drummer. You know who Her is? Everybody knows who Her is, right? H.E.R. Her. So Carrington Brown is currently rocking out on a BeatSeat. He has it's a white oak with flamed maple snare BeatSeat that I personally built for him. I build each BeatSeat, so what am I talking about for him? Every BeatSeat's built by me. I'm going to build another one after the show tonight. That's how I roll. Like I said, if you're not going to go out there and put the time in, when you have a vision, you will fail. You will fail every time. And I'm sick of people telling me I can't do something. I'm sick of people telling me I'm going to fail. Oh, he'll never make it. Oh, yeah, nobody's watching. How good is that show? No one really even pays attention. Well, you know what? Every show starts that way. Every single show starts with nobody even knows it exists. 3 people watch it. When something's good, people will gravitate towards it. It may take a year, it may take 5 years, but as long as you keep going, I'm at day 369 in a row, I'm never stopping. My new thing is hashtag 730 in a row. Hashtag road to 730, the end of year 2. My man Elvis Presley, just so you know, this started on December 31st, 2018. And we've been going every day since. On December 30th, we had our New Year's Eve. December 31st, we did basically our last day of the year, and then we did a countdown into year 2. So we're officially into our 2nd year of Real Talk. This is the 4th day. But I'm just going to continue to catalog how many days in a row I've been going. You guys know we're in year 2. Once you're at 365, 366 is obviously year 2. Unless you're in a leap year, then I guess that's still year 1. Uh-oh, he wants to hear a little Johnny Cash. So I don't know. Oh, thank you, Elvis. Yeah, this thing is so much fun to play. I got to tell you, this instrument inspires me to just jam. Like, I don't know if you could tell with what I just did on That's Alright Mama, but there's lots of cool stuff in there where you're just like... But that stuff gets so much better when you got... I actually like you to hear it that way. Ready? Here's what it sounds like if I did not have a BeatSeat. That's alright, mama. That's alright for you. That's alright, mama, baby. Any way you do, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. I mean, it's still cool, but it's not like 2, 3, 4. That's alright, mama. That's alright for you. That's alright, mama, baby. Any way you do, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. So, I mean, you can just feel the difference when you get the BeatSeat going. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. End of 2020, 100,000 BeatSeats out there. That's my goal for the BeatSeat. I didn't have a goal last year on how many to sell. This year, we're going to get 100,000 out by the end of 2020. Who's with me? We got a lot of work to do, but it's all about critical mass. We just have to get over that hump. And when everybody says, ooh, you got a BeatSeat? I gotta get a BeatSeat. I want a BeatSeat. Yes, you do. Everybody needs a BeatSeat. Oh, you know what's good here? Hold on a second. I was on Instagram for the first hour, and you know what happened here is the show is now basically, we're there. And now I got my phone back. So let me just quickly see if anything's working here on Facebook. Let me just go on here so I could actually, because what's good about this, guys, if I could pull up my Facebook feed, then maybe I could see if anybody actually has anything to say here. Let's see. All right, I'm in here now. I'm shutting off the volume, though. Okay. Listen, Facebook is open. I can officially sort of see Facebook over here. So send me your notes. But you could tell the difference, right? I mean, it's not like a little bit of a difference. It's night and day. Night and day. That's my man. You got it. BeatSeat. All right, so you did say Johnny Cash. I'm going to play you a little Johnny Cash, my man Elvis, okay? This is a song that I love to play, Johnny Cash. It's called Folsom Blues. And it's got a similar vibe to what we just played. I like to play it rockabilly, but maybe I'll try to slow it down for you because that one was really upbeat. Well, I hear that train rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, so it's where I want to stay. And then people keep a moving on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And then people keep a moving on down to San Antone. And I hear that train rolling. Roll around the bend. Well, I hit this rich folks eating in their fancy dining cars, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can be free. And then people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, I'm leaving town, baby. I'm leaving town for sure. You won't be bothering with me, ringing around your door. That's alright. That's alright. Probably leave it all down the line. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, yeah, yeah. And then people keep a moving. Same You know, it's kind of funny at the very end there. I basically switched over to That's All Right Mama and then back into Folsom Blues. Who caught that? Oh, that was hilarious. So look, we're at an hour and 13 minutes. You guys know 13 is my lucky number. So I think we should call it a night. You know how this goes. Every time we finish off the show, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Oh, listen, pretty baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday. Don't matter if you do, 'cause it's understood. You ain't got no money, you just ain't no good. Yes, if you say so, I've got to pack my bags and go. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Well, don't you come back no more. No more. Well, don't you come back no more. Hit the road. 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 Big time won't hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Well, of course, until tomorrow night. For Sunday night real talk, 'cause you know I'm gonna get down on the BeatSeat tomorrow night for you. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, hit the road, yeah. Hit the road, it's a SNL. Hit the road, yeah. Said no, I hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. I didn't realize the BeatSeat's not showing for you, so I'm gonna take a breath here, let the feet do the work. Check this out, here we go, so you can see the BeatSeat. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Well, don't you come back no more. But don't you come back no more. No more. Don't you come back no more. Till tomorrow. Day 370 in a row tomorrow. So I'm hoping my man Elvis is coming back, because tomorrow night we got more music coming at you. I'm not sure what I'm going to play yet, if it's going to be some covers. A lot of original music, I'm pretty sure. I mean, honestly, right now, I could do another half hour. I mean, I'm feeling it. I just don't know. It's only 11:36. Usually I go on at 10:30, and right now is right about halfway through. So I don't necessarily have to finish. I just kind of feel like I should. Because everybody's got things to do, right? Elvis, you probably have things to do. I got to go build a BeatSeat. But I'll tell you what, I'm still feeling very much like active. I may go over to my BeatSeat page and play over there. We do have a BeatSeat page for Instagram. It's BeatSeat Drum. You could also go to beatseat.rocks to check out the BeatSeat. And like I said, markpyersrealtalk.com. You can go there and check out the timer. The timer is counting down to the end of year 2. 352 days, whatever it is, 351 days, who knows. It's funny, most people be like, geez, that's all aren't you like nervous about having to do another year? And you've got to do it every day, like it's another 352 days? You must be really nervous. I'm like, no, I'm not nervous. I can't wait for year 3. Hello? I can't wait for year 5 in a row. Year 2? We're nowhere yet. This has just begun. We're just starting to gather steam. The Elvis Presleys of the world are just starting to recognize what we're doing here. We're connecting. Elvis, I'm speaking to you directly here. This show started on December 31st, 2018 with one mission in mind: to effect a positive change one person at a time. That's my goal. That's all I've been here doing since the beginning. And you know what? It's not easy. I gotta tell you guys, it's very easy to give up. I could give up any day in this 369. I could give up any day now between when we actually have people tuning in. It's very discouraging when you're out here delivering energy on a constant basis and you're hearing from very few people. It's a discouraging thing. But you know what? If you believe in your vision, if you believe what you're doing is actually helping the world in a small way, you'll continue on. You don't need to hear back from anybody. You realize it's a matter of time. It's your effort plus time that will get you to recognition. Nobody recognizes something in a day or in a week or in a month. It takes time. How many people are in this world? 10 billion people, something like this? Something ridiculous? Right now we have 2,500 people know about the Real Talk program out of 10 billion. Think about that. Think about that right now. So why would I listen if I heard 2,500 people tell me that what I was doing wasn't good? Just think about this for 1 second. If all 2,500 people that are online watching the Real Talk program for the first 369 days took a survey and they all said, this show should stop. It's terrible. The content there's nothing there. I'm not inspired. I'm not motivated. I don't want to hear unscripted positivity. No, I need negativity. Like if I heard that from all 2,500 people that are currently aware of this program, I would still continue on. Because that's not even a sample base. 2,500 people have an opinion and you're going to fold? There's 10 billion people out there. 2,500 people give you a no, and you're going to give up on yourself? What about the other 9,999,999,070, whatever the heck the number is, guys? What about all those people that don't even know you exist yet? All those potential people who could connect with what you're doing. And when you're doing something that is potentially connectable, where you can actually find people who can gather and create a positive energy together, you need to keep going. You need to continue reaching the same like-minded people. If there are 10 billion people out there, and maybe I'll say a billion of them are very much into positivity, motivation, inspiration, it may be higher than that. I'm just taking a small group, a billion people. Right now, 2,500 know about the Real Talk program. I got to reach a billion people. I'm reaching 10. I'm looking for the entire planet. I want total coverage. You know, my mindset is on this, okay? I don't care how long it takes. It may take a year, it may take 10 years, 20 years. I don't care. Every single person on the planet, thanks to the internet, will know about this program. Whether or not they want to tune into it, whether or not they want to be a part of what we're doing here is up to them. But they'll know about it. They'll know about the Real Talk program. Be like, oh yeah, that show? Oh, the guy who does celebrity impressions, the guy who plays a BeatSeat, the guy who goes out there every day forever and it doesn't have a script and just goes. And an hour and 22 minutes in, he's still like on fire. Like I have so much energy right now, guys. I can keep going. Like I'm not tired at all. I'm so fired up for the possibility of the rest of this day, for the rest of this year, of this moment that I have. What time is it? It's 11:43. I got 17 minutes left in this day. I want to do something with it. We're going to fill it up with positivity. 17 minutes left in this day. The show goes on. because I'm not gonna miss a moment. I'm not gonna lose a second. I'm not gonna give it away to the stupid negatube. That negatube is draining your life force energy. Not just you, all of us. This is why I shut it down a year and 4 days ago, whatever it is. I have no time for it. And I used to love it. I used to love watching my programs. So many different shows. I'd be like, that's funny. I used to think about stuff like, I used to like the storylines of some of these programs when I was younger, when I was sidetracked by the simpleton life. Go to work, make money, go home, feed kids, go back, go to work. Like I wasn't thinking about big picture stuff, right? I was just thinking about like, oh, let me go to work. And then, wow, I'm going to put my feet up. It's been a really long day. Geez, did I earn it? I earn a day off I earn months off the way I work. I'm still not taking it. I used to take it. I used to put my feet up on that couch and throw on the negatube and be like, ooh, what's on tonight? Ooh, American Pickers? Let's watch. That's a show that's actually cool. I like that show too. But let me scroll through and see what's on the negatube. Ooh, straight negativity right into my heart and soul. Thank you. Thank you, every political channel that's out there. Oh, thank you, channel 2 through 7. Thank you for all the news. The news, how many times do you watch the news and you get a nice warm story, like a heartwarming story? It's 98% negativity because nobody cares about the good stuff, right? Why? Why are we so attracted to negativity? And maybe we're not. Maybe it's just these media folks who think we are, and they just keep shoving it at us, throwing it at us. Like, ooh, let me just keep throwing another negativity channel at these people because they're eating it up. I'm like, no, there are people like me out there that are so sick of it. And I'm just waiting for somebody to call me up and be like, look, we want to do something and have it be like most of the day or all the day. And I'll be like, yeah, just bring the crew. Just bring the crew. I am up for 12 hours at least. I'm good for a 12-hour shoot. If you want to do 12 hours straight every day, give me 12 hours to my own self, to my family. But I'm ready for that. Just like in and out. I want to walk you guys through a day. Like I want to have a crew follow me through so you could see dealing with clients, dealing the conversations that I have constantly with these sellers and buyers. Because I want you to understand how I handle the business. I talked to you very early in this broadcast about how this year, in order for me to hit my goals, I'm going to be relying on you guys to send your leads into the program. I think the only way that I'll get you to truly think that's the smartest thing for you or for any of your contacts is if you really see a transaction unfold. I had this thought. I'm thinking about doing this. Let me know what you think. Expired calls during Real Talk. I don't know how I could do this. I have to check legally if there's a way, like, am I okay to do this? But I'm thinking about calling expired listings and doing it on Real Talk and letting agents see how I handle an expired listing, how I talk to the sellers. Also, so if you are a seller, you can hear what I'm doing different. Differentiation, I think, is the most important word for anybody in any profession. In a world with 10 billion people and with hundreds of thousands of different, competition in every profession, you need to be different. You need to somehow appear unique. How do you do that? I can't answer how you show your uniqueness. What I can do is show up for you on a daily basis and deliver positivity in your direction so you can grab onto it and you could figure out how to find that uniqueness within yourself. I know it's there, you know it's there, but I think sometimes you need to be charged up to get to it. And I know that's maybe a false sense of energy in order to access that pathway to that uniqueness, but I believe that's what you need to do. And I'm going to continue to generate the energy for you. The conduit. You guys just need to jump in and be like, okay, now I'm there. I'm feeling it. Let me go inside now that I'm feeling at peace. And let me start to uncover who I am. Remember what we talked about the other day? Knowing who you are is by dismissing all the things that you're not. You need to figure out what you're not in order to figure out what you are. Dismiss over and over. Fail, 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 fail. I'm not that, I'm not that. I am that because I tried everything else and I figured out that I'm not those other things. Sometimes it will take you time to get to that thing. Sometimes you'll be 40 years old and you'll be at New Year's Eve and you'll just have this thought come across your mind that says, you know, I think I got to do something a little different. Let me just go on real quick and just remind people I'm a realtor. Let me remind them that I'm a real estate agent. Hey guys, look, we're going into 2019. I'm a realtor. Don't forget that. Friends, all of you friends that have been buying homes in my town in this lower Fairfield County area in New York and in Westchester. Don't forget that there's a guy you went to school with who's here on a daily basis. And by the way, unscripted positivity for 369 coming out and just letting this happen. This is how I am. If you're okay with it, if you like it, then you're going to want to do business with me because we're going to go out there and this is going to be the conversation as we go. I had the greatest conversation with these new clients the other day. And when I first met them at the open house, I gave them my card, my Real Talk card. And I said, look, check this out. Check out the Real Talk show. And I always say, like, real estate agents hide behind a photo on a card. Think about this. Hi, my name is Mark Pyers. Here's my card. Oh, well, last year I did this, and 2 years ago I was the, and then 5 years ago, and then I'm, Geez, I met with Mark, and he said he did all these things. I always say, that's great that somebody did something last year, or the year before, 5 years ago. What are they going to do for you today? I don't care what someone did yesterday. I want the person standing in front of me that's going to show me they want the business today. They're going to go out there and fight for it. They're going to work for it. I don't want the one standing in front of me telling me about all the stuff they did. Not about what they're going to do. You understand? Fine line. Oh, I'm the top agent. Oh, I'm the top salesman. I'm the top whatever. Oh, you are? That's great. What are you doing today? Well, I got 38 listings. 38? First of all, that's a red flag. But, okay, that's good. And you want me to be 39? Yes, I want you to be 39. Now listen, if you have a team, it's a different story. With the Real Talk team, when I have my 10 agents working for Real Talk, and I have 39 listings, it's an average of 4 per agent. That's actually like a low total for, I'm used to having 6 to 10 listings at any given time. I'm short right now. That's why I'm telling you guys. I need new business coming up in order to hit these goals. I made some goals that are just completely ridiculous. And not just for my real estate business, but for the BeatSeat, for Real Talk. I told you what one of them is. And that's a long-term goal. That could be 30 years. I don't know how long it's going to take for total acknowledgement that there's a show called Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm just going to keep going. I joke sometimes. I'm like, look, when we finally do get to that day where we're seeing a lot of people on with us at the same time, that's when the work really starts. So, all right, we did an hour and 31 minutes. Elvis, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Elvis. Thank you so much for tuning in over on Twitch. And it looks like you subscribed. So cool. And I want you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Ding the bell. And I look forward to tomorrow's episode. Sunday night. I don't know. Probably going to be around 10 o'clock. I'll try to do it as early as possible. If I can get on at 9:30, I will. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And please, ding the bell. Let me get the music on for you. Should we put this on the way out? So I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and know my living. I look into the windows of the passing cars driving next to me. Look how the open road affects